Today's Namaste Yoga continues our Yoga Stories 2 series, and we're focusing on the Guru mantra again today, particularly the Brahma part of it, the God of creation, and we'll focus on the manifesting current of the chakras today. Hello and welcome to episode 234 of Namaste Yoga. I'm Dr. Melissa West, and thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank Squeezed Yoga Clothing for my clothes today. I'm wearing a long sleeve bamboo top with a Om symbol on it and a pair of long leggings today. And I also want to thank Dusky Leaf for my yoga mat today. I don't think we're going to need any props today except for maybe a meditation cushion or a blanket to sit on. I've got a testimonial today for you from Radha from email, and she said, I've always thought of yoga as a purely physical practice. The way you lead the class is just what I've been looking for. By bringing spiritual aspects to the practice has helped me by setting daily intention that reminds me to embody my intention instead of just letting it slide. Thank you for the inspiration and life-changing yoga. Thank you, Radha, for that testimonial. And you can go ahead and rest back and we'll begin our practice today. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Maybe tuck your shoulder blades under. Place a bolster under your knees if your low back is bothering you, or bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Let it fall out of your mouth, letting go of everything that's come before to turn your focus inwards for receiving the teachings of yoga now. So this week we will continue with the Guru mantra from the Guru Gita. And the Guru mantra goes like this. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. The mantra means the Guru is Brahma, the Guru is Vishnu, the Guru is Shiv. The Guru is nearby and the Guru is everywhere, and that's what we focused on last week, that learning was everywhere. To the Guru I offer all that I am. And so we're going to focus on the Guru is Brahma this week, the God of creation. And there are many creation stories involving Brahma. However, we will focus on just one today. Brahma was born of a great golden cosmic egg floating around in nothingness. He almost self-generated, and then he creates the rest of existence. Brahma creates his 10 sons from his mind to help him design and construct the universe. When he feels lonely, he creates his daughter, Saraswati, by thinking the most pure thoughts possible. Brahma carries no weapons, which is very unusual for a Hindu god, because for him there is nothing to destroy, only unlimited potential to create. So how does this relate to us? What's the meaning for us in our lives? So the way that creation works for us is a little different than the way it works for Brahma. Brahma imagines something and it immediately comes into existence. And so although we can imagine something and it can come into existence, there are a few more steps for us. It doesn't just poof come into existence out of our mind like it does for Brahma. I don't want to get a ton of emails about this when I say we can't create whatever our mind imagines, because I know we can, but stay with me. Right now in the book club on our membership site, we're reading a couple of books on the chakras. And one of the things that interested them was the manifesting current of the chakras. So working down from the 7th chakra down to the 1st chakra, rather than working up from the 1st chakra to the 7th chakra. And that is taking an idea and bringing it down all the chakras into reality. So Brahma can simply imagine things into being. And we have to take a few more steps. And that's what our class is about today. So the manifesting current starts in the world of Brahma, the world of creation. So take a moment now to consider, if you could create anything, what would you create? Open your mind and free yourself from limitations. Be open to the possibilities so that there are no restrictions here in the realm of imagination. So starting with your 7th chakra, in the sea of infinite awareness, an idea arises in your consciousness. And then next, with your 6th chakra, you imagine your dream or idea. You visualize it coming into fruition at some point in the future. With the 5th chakra, you start talking about your idea and receiving feedback and information in the forms of communication. This starts to take the form of support in the 4th chakra, where you find others to work with, serve, and support along the way. With your 3rd chakra, you break your vision down into specific goals and tasks and objectives. And when obstacles appear, you have ways of working through them. Your 2nd chakra allows your dream to be a passion and emotionally fulfilling. Then finally, with the completion of all these steps, you reach your 1st chakra and you have a fully functioning reality, whether that be a business, a relationship, a community project, a book, an artistic project, a new home, all because you followed the manifesting current through the chakras. So in the show notes for today, I will link to if you're curious more about the chakras, I'll link to a whole bunch of classes on the chakras so that you could do more classes on it if you want to know more about that. So reflect on what that means to you in your life right now. Because today's class is on Brahma and creation, the god of creation or creation. What is it that you're interested in creating in your life right now? And form an intention of how this class could best serve you and what it is you are trying to create. So once you've formed your intention, you can begin to wiggle and stretch out. Bend your knees and roll to your right side and make your way up to a seated position. We're going to begin our class today with the Guru mantra, just like we did last week. So you can sit up on your meditation cushion, or you can come to sit in a chair, whatever seated position is going to serve you best today. Okay, so when you come to seated, we're going to sit with the Brahma mudra. And the way that this works, with your left hand, you're going to take your thumb, you're going to put it over to the tip of your ring, the base of your ring finger. Then you're going to bring your first 3 fingers, so your pointer, your middle, and your ring finger, and you're going to lift them up and keep your pinky finger extended. And this is going to come in front of your waist. And then with your right hand, you're going to bring the tip of your index finger and your thumb together and extend all your other fingers out long. And then you're going to bring that in front of your heart. So that's the Brahma mudra. Okay? Are we okay to start then? Okay. Oh, okay. So the words are going to be on your screen. In front of them? On this side. Okay. I couldn't understand what you were trying to say to me. No, charades are definitely not your strong point. Okay. We got there. They're going to be here. Kept pointing like straight in front of me. I'm like, what's happening over there? Okay. So the words to the mantra is going to be on the screen right here. Got it. We are creating something wonderful here. Okay. So shall we do call and response again? So I will sing, leave space for you to sing it back to me so you get to know the melody first again. And then we'll do it 2 more times so that we do it for a total of 3 times. So we'll make space with breath and a sigh. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, now we'll sing it all together 2 more times. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, great. So that one, just wanted to say, takes in for the 7th chakra, the world of creation, the Guru mantra, Brahma mudra, for the 7th chakra, the world of creation, the sea of infinite awareness. I was supposed to tell you to visualize what you wanted to create during that. And that our voices, our 5th chakra, would be enlivened with the singing of the mantra. So hopefully this class improves from here on in. We're going to move down. So that was the first 7, 6, 5. We can grab 6 again on the next one as well. Or keep it going through the class with your intention. We're going to go to the 4th chakra, your heart chakra, with some cat pose. For the 4th chakra, creating relationships to help manifest our ideas into reality. We'll practice cat pose with the focus of moving from our heart center. So if you want to come onto all fours, with your hands underneath your hips, your knees underneath your shoulders, focus on moving from your heart center, thinking about those relationships that you form in manifesting your dreams into reality. Breathe out as you round, breathe in as you arch. Okay, so before we do thread the needle, we're just going to move to another location down the hill. Okay, so from here we're going to do thread the needle. So you're going to inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right arm through. Lower your right shoulder to the ground, rotating from your heart center. And inhale, rotate, and we'll go to the other side. Reach up. Exhale, rotate. Lower your right shoulder, your left shoulder to the ground. Tuck your chin. Rotating from the center of your spine. Sinking your shoulder to the ground with each breath out. And then inhale, reach up. Come back up to the center. And bring your legs straight in front of you. So after you form those relationships and get that support or go out and serve from your heart, then the rubber really meets the road and you have to engage your power and make things happen and set goals and see them through. And this is where you need your third chakra. So for this, we're going to do some boat pose, and then we're going to do some Kapalabhati breath, some breath of fire. So let's start with boat pose. Bend your knees. This isn't any good for you if you have a herniated disc. If you have a herniated disc, you're going to do, you're going to lie on your back with the knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Draw your elbows in slightly. Inhale. Exhale, draw up through your pelvic floor, draw your navel to your spine, close your ribs towards the ground, keeping your pelvis level so that you're doing an ab curl instead. Okay, so lengthen up through your spine, drop your shoulders down, you're going to inhale. So no herniated discs, no slip discs, you're going to inhale here. Exhale, lean back until you feel your abdominals engage. Keep lifting up through your pelvic floor, draw your navel to your spine. And then inhale, come forward, take your hands behind you, and a little bit of second chakra. So with your second chakra, you're connecting with your passion and your pleasure. So enjoying what you're doing too. And then coming back to those boat pose Navasana. So you're going to inhale here. Exhale, drop through your pelvic floor, draw your navel back to your spine. You're going to lean back, take your arms out to the side this time. And then draw your arms forward and up. And again, a few knee sways here to connect to the ease and pleasure of the second chakra. And then we'll do boat pose again. Lengthen up through your spine. Inhale. Exhale, lean back, draw up to your pelvic floor, draw your navel to your spine. And you can try taking your arms overhead. And then come forward. This time I'm going to open your knees and lean forward. Okay. So after this, we're going to do dogs on the set. We're going to do a breath practice called Kapalabhati breath, another great one for your third chakra. So this one, it's kind of like you're panting like a dog, actually. This is another way to do it. So if you go like, stick out your tongue and pant like a dog, then draw your navel towards your spine as you exhale. And then just close your mouth and do it through your nose. So it's an active exhale and a passive inhale. So we could do that with the Brahma mudra again. So you take your thumb to the base of your ring finger, draw the first three fingers up, keep your baby finger extended, in your left hand, take your first finger and your thumb, bring them together and extend your other three fingers. Bring that in front of your heart. And we'll do that Kapalabhati breath for your third chakra. To connect to your sense of power, to be able to see things through down that manifesting current for your creation. Actually, Tim, can you time this for 3 minutes for the third chakra? Thank you. So choose a pace that's comfortable for you that you'll be able to sustain for about 3 minutes. Take a full inhale, a full exhale. Breathe in part way and hold. And exhale when the need is great. Just meditate on the effects of this breath and mudra for you. And then you can go ahead and release this from your hands and your body. And we're going to come from the third chakra into the second chakra with Ikpada Rajkupatasana, pigeon pose. So if you want to come onto all fours again, and you can take your right leg forward, your left leg back, and fold forward over your bent right leg. So a couple of options here. One of my friends told me her knee throbs in this pose this week, and so I gave her the modification of actually just bending her back leg and then folding forward over her right leg. Also, if this pose doesn't work for you, you can always lie on your back and do figure four with your right ankle crossed over your left leg, drawing your left leg in towards your chest. That's an option too. Okay? So, pigeon pose on your right side to connect with your sacral chakra. Connecting with your passion and your pleasure. And then you can release your right knee and come back up onto all fours, and we'll do the other side. So you bring your left knee forward to your left wrist, reach your right leg back and long. And fold forward. And then make your way up to seated. And you can grab your blanket or your meditation cushion for this. We're coming down to the first chakra where your idea becomes a reality. So you can sit on a meditation cushion or a folded blanket and fold your left leg in, stay extended through your right leg. You're going to inhale here, fold over your left leg for your root chakra. So your feet and your legs are your root chakra. And then slowly up and switch legs. So you're extending through your right leg now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge your pelvis over your right leg bone. And then you can release the pose on this side, and we'll do one more pose for your root chakra to finish our manifesting current. So bend your knees, place your feet flat on the ground. Inhale here, exhale, sink down through your feet and lift your pelvis up off the ground. Feel your feet on the ground, feel your roots growing down into the ground, making your idea into a reality. So coming fully down through the manifesting currents, down into the root chakra, coming down into the physical realm. From the world of consciousness down into the world of reality. And then slowly lower down and hug your knees into your chest as a counter pose. And then either roll to your side or rock yourself up to seated and come to a seated position again. And we're going to finish our class with the Brahma mudra and the Guru mantra again. So for the Brahma mudra, you need your left hand. You bring your thumb over to the base of your ring finger. Draw your 3 fingers up and extend through your ring finger, your baby finger, at the level of your waist. And then your index finger and your thumb together, extend through your other 3 fingers at the level of your heart. Okay, so this is going to be on my right this time. Okay, so let's chant the Guru mantra 3 times again, making space with the breath and a sigh. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So you can finish your practice either seated here with your mudras, or you could go ahead and rest back for Shavasana. So as you rest back in Shavasana, I have a quote for you. And for this quote, I asked on Facebook if you would help me come up with a quote for today's class or a poem. And this one comes from Jim Jordan, who is a Namaste yogi. And it was his quote. He came up with it. So I said, does anybody have a quote on manifesting or creation? And this is what Jim said. Everything you see around you was once only a thought. If you can think it, you have already begun the process of creating it. And that's Jim Jordan, Namaste Yogi Jim Jordan. So Jim didn't even know any of the details of this class, and yet I thought his quote fit so perfectly with the class. I was like, wow, that's really perfect, Jim. Thank you. So everything you see around you was only a thought. If you can think it, you have already begun the process of creating it. And now you know the whole process of the manifesting current through the chakras. So you can reflect back on this class and the process of creation. The creation through the manifesting current of the chakras, and how this relates to you and your life, and what you want to take away from this class with you off your mat and into the world. You can rest back for as long as you wish, and when you're ready, you can begin to wiggle and stretch out, bend your knees, roll to your right side, and slowly make your way up to seated. I'm sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. May you experience the strength of our mountains. May you be as rooted as the trees in our forest, and may your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video. Thank you for your reviews on iTunes and YouTube. Your reviews help us to share yoga and a yoga lifestyle with others around the world. If you have a question for Melissa, you can leave a voice message at melissawest.com, and Melissa may answer it in an upcoming blog.